Yo, what's poppin'? It's Ace Torn. You're now tuned into the Risk Takers. Yep, that's right, man. So look, this episode is about how to overcome self-doubt. Now, we got a risk taker that's joining us today for a conversation and a workout. So you see where we at right now. We're at the fitness court. You know, new setting, new scenery. You know, I had to come with something a little different this time. You know? But without further ado, I got to bring the risk taker to the stage today, man. Miles!
What's up, my guy?
What's going on,
Man,
man?
good to be here, bro, for sure,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
How you been, man?
Man, bro, I've been good, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in, like I said, we changing the scenery. You know, so I had to get you on here, dog.
I bet, I
You
appreciate
serious
it.
about your presence and your appearance. This show is about that, you know, so that's why I say I bring people on that's like that and serious about, you know, what they do.
That's
You
dope.
one of them, man.
Okay,
So, you know.
man. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm liking
yeah.
it. I'm liking it.
So y'all know what it is, man. We finna get into some workout. Let's get it. It's the Risk Takers. The first exercise is going to be dips. We're doing 3 sets of 10. But you know, we're gonna be conversating in between the workouts, going just flowing, just a regular conversation, but at the same time, we finna help get some gems to y'all to help y'all also unfold and let go of that doubt.
Hey, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
First.
How many we got, man?
We got 10.
10. All right. Nice little warm up. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice and smooth. Oh, that's 6.
My boy doing them concentrated.
All right, man. You got to, man. I love just nice, slow
Yeah,
control. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You really get that pump real quick, man.
So tell me something, bro. Just tell a little, you know, a little background about yourself, you know, as far as overcoming self-doubt and, you know, being in your field, the field that you're in right now.
Sure. So my background is, so I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. And for one thing I say, so me, bro,
Yeah,
as far as like adversity, bro, like one, I was always a skinny kid growing up.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like always short, skinny, you know what I mean? And like back then, bro, like especially you at a young age and stuff like that, bro, you're constantly doubting.
yeah.
Just off pure just external alone, right? And then going for sports, you know, playing baseball, things like that. So I was always like somewhat of like a doubt from my peers and stuff like that, right? But I was always in the mindset of, man, I never was like, you know, scared of that,
Yeah.
you know, because I trusted my skills, right? I always had the work ethic, but like I said, I had to kind of work a little extra harder than like people that maybe had like the natural gifts or, you know, natural height, natural, you know, muscular frame, right? So I was always that guy to where like, you know what, let me go ahead and put in the extra 2 days or the extra work to
Yeah.
outwork the next man, right? And I carried that mindset just going on like growing up, man.
Right.
And it was never perfect, never perfect. So I was like, you know, like I said, sports kid, you know, played college baseball, played high school baseball the whole bit. But like I said, bro, it was never just a perfect thing. Man.
Yeah.
Like, you know how
what
it
made
is,
you
man.
pipe up though? You know what I'm saying? Since you was in a situation where, you know, you was mostly little, you know, than everybody.
Yeah.
You probably didn't have the sides.
Yeah.
What gave you that mindset, you know, to be like, you know what, I gotta change this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being regular. I gotta, you know, transform to become one of them ones.
Yeah. Well, you know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, you do have to put an investment on yourself, right? Whether that's monetarily, right? Whether that's just work ethic, especially if you want to get the goals that, you know, not the average person wants to get, right? So,
Talk about it.
yeah. So it was just at one point in time, I was like, you know what? I gotta put an investment on myself, right? Bought a trainer, right? Really didn't, like I said, train all through, you know, growing up and stuff like that. But you know how it is. Like, I guess once you put like, you know, that like, you know, investment in it, right?
Yeah.
You start, you know, putting money into like whatever you're doing. You start to take it a little bit more serious,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is like that's an investment,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
And you want to see that
Whatever
investment
you
blossom.
pay, what they say, people that pay attention.
Yeah. What? So like, man, I was like, man, nah, but it wasn't even in my budget. So I was
Yeah.
like, hey, I gotta take this serious. And plus I wanted to take it serious for myself as well, you know?
What year was this?
Bro, so this was when I was 19 going on 20. This is around like COVID,
so you
bro.
got a trainer early.
Yeah, bro, like this is around COVID, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I remember like, I just stopped working out because, you know, stopped playing baseball, so I wasn't really doing anything, right? So I remember COVID happened, all the gyms were closed.
Yeah.
But like, you know, people still doing like in person, and I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and invest in that. So got that. I would say once I saw maybe 3 or 4 months of results, bro, it was
getting real,
man. I felt like a crackhead, like a drug addict, man. You know what I mean?
You're addicted to it.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Especially like you start seeing just like demanding results. It was like, as far as days, like my best day, as far as like what I realized I wanted to live in life. You know what I'm saying? Just always striving for perfection. Not even perfection, but just striving to be better.
Yeah.
Because you start, especially when you start seeing the rewards, the consistent delayed gratification coming to your work ethic.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? So
What
like,
did you do to overcome self-doubt? Outside of fitness, you know, so outside working out, because you know working out do pipe you up. It take you to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
But you know, it's other things you do too that help you overcome self-doubt. You know, that space when you unsure of yourself. What did you do to get out of that?
I'll be honest, bro. I started hanging out with people older than me that basically live by that. You know what I mean? I feel like your circle or the people that you surround yourself with plays a big role in your life, like more than people even realize. You know what I mean? Because we always have the sense of, okay, I got to do it by myself, and like, to be honest, bro, that was me too. Like I thought, man, I got to go through this alone. Yeah. And in some aspects, sometimes you do, but like, it's good to be by people that's either
certain aspects you do.
Yeah, bro.
But when you got that person, you know what I'm saying, and people in your environment, in your circle, it's I ain't gonna say it's easier to get through a lot of things, but it is. Yeah. It makes it less stressful. Yeah. You know, when you got people that understand what you're going through and on the same mindset. So
like, let me ask you this though, bro. Like, so I would say for you, what made you overcome self-doubt?
Oh man, me overcoming self-doubt was really working on myself.
Yeah.
Mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the physical part was getting there at an early age in high school. But, you know, when you graduate and you go to high school, go to college, and you get it out in the real world, this shit ain't about physical no more. It's about mental. Like, how you going to push through this mentally? So, the things I did was, you know, just start working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I started reading more. I started educating myself. I started getting around people who was actually doing more than me, had more money than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't look at, you know, I come from an environment to where poor people look down on rich people.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really come from that type of environment. Like, you know what I'm saying? They did something evil to get the money. They did something evil to become successful. And my whole time, throughout my whole life, I was believing that until I got to a point where I started, you know, really learning how to think on my own.
Right.
And I grew out of there. I'm like, nah, this shit ain't it.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, nah, these folk rich for a reason. And I'm finna find out, because I'm gonna be the next one.
I ain't gonna lie. So I'll be honest. So it was a book I read also called Millionaire's Mindset. And it talked about that a little bit as far as like just different people's mindset when it comes to making money. Yeah. Right? They're thinking, like I said, they're necessarily bad or money is the root of all evil. Like, you know, we see all these cliche terms, but like.
And really the lack of money is the root of all evil.
And these type of people, like, they're not even like that.
They ain't even known that, bro. Not a lot of them not even known that, bro. Like you said. It's
just a matter of how you know, approach it with, like you said, mindset, right? What did they do in this certain situation that I can translate into my life and helping me and excel in that way? You know what I mean? Yeah. And like, that's what I did. So like, I just surrounded myself with people that I pay attention to. You know, I'm not saying they're perfect, but like, what way in this aspect did you change this, or what certain tweaks that you change about yourself on a daily to where you can kind of be more self-aware and strive for your goals at a more efficient way, right? Those are the things that I was worrying about and trying to figure out as far as like, how can I get to my goals, not necessarily quicker, but more so in a straight line. In a straight line, it don't matter how slow we go, just as long as we going in the right direction. That's the thing. And but yeah, like you said, man, those were the things. I really just, you know, I also took advantage of the small wins. So I looked at the things that I already accomplished in my life. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I did that, I did this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I done some things that people only dream of doing.
So that really, when you think about stuff that you have done in the past that, you know, that people don't usually do on a regular basis,
Yeah.
that right there alone will take your mindset to another level.
Facts.
And you got to start, like me, I talk to myself, you know what I'm saying? I really do, like, and that's why a lot of moves I make, that, you know, sometimes I think like,
bro.
really
Like,
doing
I'm
that?
laughing because, like, bro, I
But
do,
shit, I do. I be
Yeah,
talking to
bro.
myself, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
bro.
own everything. That really be, you know what I'm saying? That
Them
be
certain
giving me that
affirmations
drive.
about yourself
Hell
be
yeah, and I be saying
crazy.
that every day to myself. And the person that, if it was a fly on the wall, they'd be like, this nigga crazy.
Yeah,
What's wrong
bro.
with this? But when I go out into the world, I'm full-fledged, like I'm on go. So it just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It really like give me that bull power.
Nah.
So,
And that's powerful, bro.
Real
Nah,
talk.
bro. I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
So we're going to dive into this next movement. We finna get into some pull-ups. You know, we got to get that back. If y'all don't know, the pull-ups also help your core too. So it'll lean your core out. Like the back, you know what I'm saying? Also the front. I'll let you take off with it though, bro.
I bet. So, what we gonna get on? We gonna get on the knees or we gonna get
We
a
can
regular
do
pull-up
either
bar?
one.
I bet.
I'm gonna do shit. We can do these. These are more challenging
Yeah,
ones too.
whew.
They real challenging,
All
dog.
right, all right. Man, I need to go more gyms that like have this, bro. They don't even really have this like that, man.
Nah, not for real.
Hey, but it's something that you said at the beginning though. Change up your scenery.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It ain't nothing but body weight power right there.
Hey man.
That shit, that's
Hey, man.
straight body weight power.
And I hate, man, like, bro, a lot of people
Ooh.
be cheating the pull-ups, man.
They do.
They cheat the pull-ups. And
Nah,
I just be wondering
real talk.
why. Hey, but y'all don't be knowing that this alone will get you so much results that you don't even realize.
Yup.
Just something so simple like this. Something simple. No gimmicks. No, extra stuff. Just straight technique. And just smooth muscle memory.
Damn,
Literally.
literally. That shit, that get in there. But I feel that shit all up in my back. Like these right here, you know, we don't usually do these on. I don't know about you, but I don't do them on a regular basis. So you really feel
Hey,
it.
me neither. Like
Nah,
I said,
you
bro,
feel
like,
it, like-
bro, gyms don't be having this.
Nah,
They don't, bro. They do not be having this at
you
all.
feel it in the smallest muscle in your back. You feel it.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
You got it. Push through.
Yep.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Hey,
So, man, what you do to strengthen your mindset, bro?
train it.
Training?
Train it.
Mm-hmm.
Not even
Train it.
Yeah, train it.
Yeah.
Not even in, like you said, not even in here.
Mm-hmm.
Train it. Do, for one, like, do and fulfill your needs, your body, your worth, your mind with just positive and just stuff that's gonna motivate you and just gonna get you close to the goals.
Yeah.
So, for instance, it could be just something as simple as eating right. Like literally, and it's just normal.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like it's a system, you know what I mean, to help me look the way I need to look, right? Think that I need to think, so I can get to my goals faster. Literally, that's what it is.
Damn.
Like
that's-
it's all about your systems that's gonna get you closer to what you need to do.
Right.
And to be honest, that's fulfilling. That's what gets you up in the morning, early,
Yeah.
happy, excited.
Damn, what you put in your body determines everything, though.
You know what I
Your
mean?
mood swings. I said something about that a couple weeks ago. Your mood swings, how you act towards people, you know, how you feel throughout the day, sluggish, you happy or you sad. Like, it's what you put in your body, man.
And like people just don't realize it, bro. And then like I said, the people look at it just so, like I said, you could be eating all the healthy stuff you need and they'll think you're just dieting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't that be
The regular thing to do.
like, you
know
know
what
what I'm saying?
I'm saying?
But
Yeah, I
it
see
goes
what
back to
you're
that mindset though. Like
Yeah.
you don't have the mindset of, hey, I'm
Look at
doing
that.
what I'm just normally do
Yeah.
to help my body look at its best shape so your genes can get, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no cheating, no extra BS that's going unnatural that's gonna get you there.
Yeah.
Like how can I get the best out of my genes from my bloodline that I can possibly get? And I think that's just so powerful in itself.
That is powerful.
You know what
bro.
I mean?
For you to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say just for you, but people out there that think that way. You know, what's the most I can get out of my genes?
Man.
What's the most I can get out of this life?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say it, that is deep, bro.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you
That's
can
deep.
tap into stuff that you don't even really know. Like,
Yep.
just off your lineage.
That's deep, bro.
You know what I mean? Like you're a king, like, in your bloodline, right?
Yep.
So why would I do why would I do stuff that's not gonna fulfill that or is gonna tap into that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just basically fighting against myself, right? I'm just I'm basically might as well just punch myself in the chest, man. You know what I mean?
Well, hell,
That's why what you're doing.
Run across the highway.
All right, I mean, you might well, that's what you're doing right there to your body.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much you taking a risk.
Or
Horrible risk.
like, you feel me? Like, or I can tap into just tap into who I really am.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's, man, I'm telling you, man. Like, and then, like, I read, like, it's a bunch of different things that you can feel with that, like books.
Yeah.
Like I said, people. You know what I mean? That's gonna honestly just keep you in that frame that you need to be,
Mm-hmm.
to where, like, man, bro, you're just glowing
Yeah.
daily. And it's not even on no peacocking, cocky, like, no, man. It's just, I am like who I am.
I am
like,
who I am. Yeah. What keeps you away from temptations? Because it's temptations out there, especially if you
yeah,
on the right track. Even with the dieting, I don't even say dieting, but just
Yeah.
eating, you know what I'm saying, eating clean. And, you know, we got different things, just temptations in the world, period. Shit, even with women.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So, you
I
know,
agree.
the more you enhance your body, the more, you know, the better you look. A lot of things come with that.
Yeah.
So
I
how
agree.
do you handle temptation?
I guess just for one, you can do your best to avoid it, right? And let's be honest though, you're not gonna avoid it altogether. You know what I mean? Like, it just, especially, like, it can, you know, be a multitude of things, like whether work you in,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like what's your, like, industry you in, things of that nature. So, like, you're gonna be half times where you're around it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me, I just, for one, try to avoid as much as I can, but also too, just thinking on the positives of, okay, since I'm not endorsing this said advice, what has changed throughout my habits, right? What has changed throughout my day-to-day to where, like, hey, I see a difference in when I'm doing this, I don't, you know, pay attention to the details,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how we need to do, right? Once I removed that, I was like, okay, this was coming to fruition a little bit more, right? I'm getting this opportunity more, right? I'm seeing this was a little bit more, right? Just thinking of all the things that, what's the benefits of just me as a person and me as my day-to-day, to where, like, this is not a problem anymore because I have defeated this, right?
Yeah.
I'm still battling it,
Yeah.
like how we all do, right? And I'm not saying that you gonna be perfect. Like, by all means, like, I'm not gonna say you gonna be
Nah,
perfect.
yeah, it's a fight every day,
You know what I mean?
mentally.
But, like, you're authentic enough and true to yourself enough to where, like, okay, let's say if I slacked up on this day, let me not do this again, or let me punish myself in a little way. So, for instance, you eat 2 damn pound cakes, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 2 cheesecakes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because you around the family, you know,
You
everybody
chilling.
saying, hey, come get some pie, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hard to avoid that.
like, you feel me? Like, what? Okay,
Nah.
I did this for the day. Damn, now I gotta get on Stairmaster 30 minutes tonight,
You got to.
Just so
you
I
gotta
can-
punish. I ain't gonna say punish yourself, but you gotta make up for what you lack.
right? And
Yeah.
it just holds you accountable to where, like, hey, I wasn't perfect, but I credited it right then and there. And, like, man, that's just what you
Yeah,
do
so-
that. It's
yeah.
easy
That's
work.
that's hell of discipline, man.
Easy work, bro. Easy work.
Hell of discipline.
So, like, well, let me ask you this. So, back to you. How do you avoid it? Because, like, I be also, like, I don't want to say I know everything. So,
Yeah.
I'm always looking to learn how other people do. So, I guess how would you avoid that?
Man, I try to stay away from it. If I know it's there, and I can avoid it, I try to stay away from it.
Right.
Like drinking, I didn't reduce. I didn't cut down drinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cause I used to drink through the week. I'd say maybe sometimes on a Thursday, Monday,
Yeah.
then come back around Saturday and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I was like, I'm drinking heavy, but I'm working out too. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out and I'm eating, trying to eat healthier. But I was like, something got to give because I'm hustling backwards.
Right.
I'm drinking through the week, and I'm drinking on the weekends. I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta do something to reduce that because you know alcohol is a lot of sugar in alcohol,
Yeah.
so it weighs on you over time, throughout the week, throughout the month. You know what I'm saying? You may be burning it off. You think you burning it off.
That's all.
But
Yeah,
really,
you think?
you're not. That shit stick on you.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, facts.
you know what I'm saying? Sugar get around here, and that shit
Facts.
just stick on you, on your thighs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your back.
Facts.
That's why you see people with them big ass backs. And backs be big as hell, fat ass stomach. That's sugar. That shit be sugar piled up on you. And if you don't get a hold to it, it'll keep calculating over time, and it just keep on adding
Yeah.
up. So how you fight that, you gotta reduce the whatever you eat. It could be sweets, alcohol. Reduce it. You know what I'm saying? I never tell nobody to go cold turkey because that's how you relapse.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you know,
agree.
you say you
I agree.
stop eating sweets or you start drinking for 2 weeks. Shit, that third week, but you may drink a whole bottle by yourself.
Yeah, bro.
Cause you know your body is fighting for that urge, it's fighting for that, you know what I'm saying, that dopamine.
Facts.
It want that fix. And it's crazy to say, but sugar just like crack. Sugar may be worse than crack, to be honest.
Man.
That shit may be worse
And
than
you
crack.
realize,
dog.
bro, some people be eating sugar like it's
It ain't
like
nothing.
the next, you know what I mean?
It's
The next
so
best
addictive,
thing, you know
dog.
what I mean?
That shit is addictive, man.
Yeah.
So, but back to what I was saying, you know what I'm saying, how I stay away from temptations. Really, first thing, I try to stay away from it. Second thing, I reduce whatever is tempting to me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's really what it is, man. Because sometimes you got to fight your body. You got to tell your mind,
Nah, you do.
no. Your flesh, man, your flesh going to win every time if you let it. It gonna win, so you gotta make sure you don't get around things or, you know, things that tempt you a lot. You know,
And that's a long rabbit hole too.
that's
bro.
a long rabbit hole.
That
Cause say
flesh,
for example, you may be with
bro.
some women, you know, so y'all might just out having a good time. And you done told yourself, man, I ain't drinking no more than 1 to 2 times a week. I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'm out with the goddamn women, but I'm just using it as an example.
But when it was like once they one more.
Yeah, you want one more? You
Man.
want a shot or two? You know what I'm saying? Just for
Man.
example. And guess what happened? Now you didn't drunk half of a bottle. You
Right.
didn't, you know what I'm saying, you went against your threshold. You went against the rules that you set, the principles that you set.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just try to stay away from it, reduce it. That's what I say.
Nah, bro, that's cold, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, then you'll start, you know, thinking to yourself, you know what, this ain't so bad. One ain't gonna be, you know,
Yeah.
that bad. You
That
know what I
bad.
mean? Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
constantly just like that little voice in your head
Yeah.
that just like, you know how you see in the cartoons where like the angel on one side
And
and
the devil on the side, that's how it be.
it.
It be like that for real, bro. I be like, God damn, you
And
know.
like,
and I be
but that's something
thinking
you
about
think
it.
about, and when you're young and you realize it, like,
it be
nah, that's-
like
that's
that, but
deep,
it be,
though.
you know, your
What?
flesh fighting against you,
That's
bro.
deep,
You gotta control that shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get a hold of it. Say, nah, we doing this. We ain't fucking with that. We doing this. So, you know, yeah. We call these the back pulls. So we gonna come here. 1,
Okay,
2, 3,
okay.
4.
Nah, yeah. That's slow control. Make them muscles pop, man. Come on, y'all. They make the muscles pop. I'm telling you.
So we got
That's the cheat
10.
code. 10 bit.
10.
That's the
three
cheat
sets of
code,
10.
man.
Cheat code.
Make the muscles pop. You ain't getting on like all that fast, you know, quick
Jerking.
pumping. You know what I mean? That quick pump. That's what he's called,
Nigga
quick
be
pump.
jerking and shit, be throwing the weight. I'm like, man, you ain't doing nothing. You wasting time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I like this.
Yep. Woo. Good work.
Nice. Nah, these.
set, good
I like
set,
these.
good
Ace.
set.
I like these, man. I like them.
Yeah, this shit here smooth right here. Smooth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And like for y'all that's watching this, bro, 20 minutes. Can you get 20 minutes in your day to do this? Like you don't do nothing all day, all night. 20 minutes. That's all we ask.
At least
20
20,
minutes.
man.
20. You know what I
20.
mean? Folks don't even like.
If you don't know how to do push-ups, you can do push-ups on your knees, you know. Start off right there.
But I say people get the wrong mindset of like, so they'll constantly be on social media, right?
Mhm.
And they'll see some other
That's
people
another
doing
drug.
something. Bro.
That's one hell of a drug, bro.
And like they'll get so
That's social
overcomplicated with
media.
things
That's
though,
social
bro.
media, something serious.
They
bro.
get
That
so
shit
over,
real.
they'll make it so overcomplicated because they'll see just people just going to that extreme, and the extreme.
Yeah.
They're thinking, well, man, I can't reach that. And I'm like, man, you can, but you gotta just do it
Yeah.
and start somewhere.
And I say too, I'm glad you said that. social media is something too. Say for example, if you just starting off working out, I will unfollow everybody that's advanced.
Yeah.
Me
Really?
personally, yeah, I will
Really?
unfollow everybody that's advanced. If I'm in a position to where I'm trying to lose weight and really get in a better shape, I unfollow everybody advanced and I follow everybody that do beginner workouts.
That's
That
interesting.
do things that, you know, beginner, intermediate workouts.
So-
Because if you see somebody goddamn doing a cartwheel or jumping over this and doing
Yeah.
a no hand backflip
Okay.
and then to push ups, you're gonna be like, man, no one the hell I can do
Okay.
that. You really just really mess with your own mindset, saying you intake self-doubt by doing that.
That's interesting you say. So you're talking more in terms of like the variation of workout
Yeah.
instead of like just
Variation.
that person. So like you might see somebody that looks like very, very good to where their body is just like peak,
Right.
right? And then like you're looking at them as like, and then your self-doubt comes in your mind to where you say, dang, they're so here,
Yeah.
I can't even get there because
Yeah.
I'm all the way here.
Because you're
You know
looking
what
at
I mean?
somebody on level 10, you on level 2,
Yeah.
and it's like you just create self-doubt. All that self-doubt you creating
Okay.
by just looking at them constantly every single day. Now you don't even want to take the first step to attempt to try to do beginner's workout.
So you were saying more so in variation. So I would ask you, so what about somebody that looks like that, for example, to where they look like just, you know, the six pack, the lean, the shredded, to where like they're good.
yeah.
Would you recommend them watch people like that, or watch more people that's to where like they're on their way to that, but they're kind of more so in the middle instead of to
I say
10?
on the way to that.
Okay.
Yeah, on the way to that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That way you can, that lets you know like, oh damn, I got a chance. It's possible for me to do
Right,
this. Because
okay.
you know, he ain't too
Okay.
far ahead of me or she ain't too far ahead of
Right.
me. So, you know, they
Get a
give me some motivation that
Get a little
we're,
more inspired.
yeah,
out.
inspired. Yeah, that inspired them a little bit more.
relatability.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And
Makes
even
sense.
if you are working,
Makes sense.
watching somebody that do got a six pack already or they already fit, make sure you watching somebody and following them that doing regular workouts.
Makes sense.
Because it's simple workouts can really get you right.
Yeah.
It can get you where you want to be.
I agree.
You know, but everything outside the simpleness, it's just doing it for the show. It's
Mm-hmm.
extra. You know.
Okay. Yeah. No. I agree with that. I agree. Cause I ain't even thinking of it like that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I ain't just thought of it like that. What's the second, third set?
Yeah. This your third set.
I think so. We second or third set. Dang. I think it's second set.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah, it might be second. Yeah, it's it.
It's cool. The more the better. My body gonna thank me when when I'm laying at nighttime,
yeah.
man. I got my
You gonna
my
appreciate
dinner
it.
waiting. You know what I mean?
Damn
It's
sure
gonna
appreciate
thank me later
it. Yeah.
when I'm earn that that laying in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing hit better when you lay at night and you did everything you need to do. Right?
Yeah.
You put your body through hell, but you rewarded it at the same time. Psh, as soon as you lay in that bed, ain't nothing like it. Ooh,
So
late
you
at night.
accomplish so much.
What?
Yeah.
What? You like, ah,
You accomplish so
just
much, bro.
I can relax. I did, like I'm good.
Yeah.
Today was a success. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, successful
Bro,
day.
ain't nothing like it, bro. Ain't nothing like it. I'll say a day like that will get somebody just out of just that self-doubt mindset. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just little stuff to where like, hey, you got some momentum during the day. You know what I mean? So where like there's really no way that you can be thinking in just dishonesty and just the negative.
Nah. If you engage
So all your
in more to
dopamine rushing,
positivity,
all your mindset
Yeah.
rushing, like all the brain, your brain is just at its peak. You know what I mean? Because your muscle, your body is moving.
Yeah.
It's putting the nutrients that your blood type is, aiding into it, right? Because a lot of times I think it's cool too, like eating more foods that go with your blood type. A lot of people
Yeah,
don't think
I ain't
think
think
stuff
of
like
that.
that. You know what I'm saying?
that is good. I ain't think about that.
So
one.
like if you're an O blood type or whatever it is, like
Yeah.
let's say it matches up with eat more greens or stick on a Mediterranean diet. You start eating that, bro, what?
Yeah.
Blood flow gonna be
Smooth.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Testosterone gonna be peak.
Yeah. And I
Right.
feel like too, no matter how older you get, I feel like what you eat, if you eat the right things, it won't mess with your testosterone. I think that's a myth, a false myth, bro. The older you get, the lower your testosterone get, and it's really what you put in your body, the foods that you eat.
Cause so many people think like, okay, I'm at the age, maybe now I gotta take some TRT or these PEDs that you think that you need.
Yeah.
Because like, hey, I'm at this age. There's no way I can still look or do how I was maybe at 25. And I'm like, bro,
Right.
man, when I'm 35, bro, I'll be like, cause I'm 25 right now,
I know.
man.
Still gonna be turned up.
What? Bro, I'm 25 right now. I think I look good. bro, when I'm 35, I'm gonna look back on my 25 self right now and be like, man, like,
Yeah.
come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah.
not even just from frame, just on just everything, bro.
Everything, yeah.
Frame included. I'm just gonna be like, man, what, bro? He was good for that age, but now he just,
Whole nother level. So, Question, what makes you a risk taker, man?
I think just being on faith, bro.
Faith.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And leaning on the work that you put in. And like I've seen, because like I said, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be very transparent. I've had, like I said, we're going back into the first question. Like, bro, there's been self-doubt in my life, right?
Yeah.
But like you may pray on it, or you may, kind of just do your due diligence to, say, well, hey, what if I do step out?
Do one for the road.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I do step out one time and let me see how it works out for me, right? So I think me, taking the little, it might be just little things, taking the little risk takes that I've taken in my life, and they seen them work out, and kind of training my mind to be like, hey, bro, when you have done this, right, it has been beneficial for you, right?
Yeah.
Some not ever beneficial. Some have not worked out in the past.
Right, right.
But you learn from that. I've learned from that, right? I learned from my mistakes to where like, hey, I took that risk, but I didn't have everything in check in these different ways.
So now you know how to take calculated risks.
Go back, self-critique,
Yeah.
right? Plans, make sure your system's in place. So like you take that next little step of faith, or that next little step of your risk take,
Yeah.
right? Bro, you like, okay, yeah, this work, right?
Yeah,
That may be moving. That may be, investing yourself in this way. That may be reading more. That may be educating yourself a little bit more. That may be doing some self-reflection and say, well, hey, what do I really like about myself and what am I passionate about and how can I implement that into my day-to-day to make this life that I really want to live, because it's just so fulfilling, right?
Right.
Like, what can has it been beneficial for me? And if the answer is yes, why not keep going? Why not have that? Why not step out on that faith, bro?
Yeah.
And I think that's what I've done, man. Like, I've taken just the little risk takes in my life, and I've seen it worked out, man. I just kind of just read books that talk about all about mindset, right? And just stop self-doubting myself so much and saying, well, okay, why not keep going,
Yeah.
right?
You made
It's
it
like,
this far.
why not? Or you can play the safe route, you know what I mean? And not really, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but like, you play that safe route, right? But you're not putting little things back into yourself to where like, well, hey, this is a plan. This is the plan. You know what I'm saying? This is not a forever thing as far as just like me staying to this specific thing. It has a purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm using that purpose to put back into myself, so where like, bro, like I'm just living the life that I created.
Yeah.
And like, I think that's just so important, just living by that, man, and being so truthful to that, to your mindset, and just having that discipline to where like it's bringing everything out of you every single day. And then you align that into where you're creating yourself in this frame.
Yeah.
And then that's when you start meeting other people that has already done that. And you just like, hey man, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Like, it's just y'all speaking in code without really speaking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
And
you've been there before.
Oh, and I think that's just, it just boop, 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 boop. Just cause you just,
Hey,
man.
you said it, bro. Well said. We're going to end it on that note.
Hey, appreciate it, bro.
Boy, you said some shit then,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
For real. No
Man,
lie,
that's
man.
real, bro. Hey, real recognize real, bro.
Already.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, bro, you goddamn, you one of the ones, man. That's why I say I bring people on the show that one of the ones, but we kick it, it's all the time.
Yeah.
Before the show, before we even got you on the show. So
This is a normal day.
yeah, it's a normal day.
Normal
Literally,
day.
this shit is a normal day. Like, no lie, y'all. This shit is a normal day, man. Anything you want to say to the people, bro, before you sign out?
Hey, one thing y'all take out of me and H-Twine, man, like really just be true to yourself, right? Do the necessary things that you got to every day and just reap the full benefits of it, because you will never know what it will bring and what will attract in your life. Because I think that it's just, you're missing out on something positive, and once you're living in that positivity day by day, man, it's just tremendous living, man. You just, man, you will just see the world in a different lens, bro. But I think that's just my 2 cents out of it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this workout, bro. I enjoyed myself, man.
Damn sure did.
You know what I mean? Like, I really did, bro. Like, I'm appreciate you for having me out
Yo,
too, bro.
For sure.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
You'll
I
be
said,
back on it.
yeah, hey,
Yeah,
come
this
on
shit,
now.
It
Come
ain't
on
over
now.
now. We got part 2, part 3.
I bet.
We'll be back on it.
I bet. So yeah, hey, bro, like, I had a great time. Y'all follow me, like I said, one-on-one coaching at mclutch15 on Instagram. And like I said, my name's Miles, bro. Like I said, I had a great time.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
For sure, man. Hey, make sure y'all go follow my guy Miles, man. Make sure you tune into the next episode. It's the Risk Takers. Make sure you like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. Say Twine, Miles. It's the Risk Takers.
We out.
Stay with it.
Place I wanna be.